What's up, everybody? Dr. Vince Leone. Welcome back to the show, episode number 37 of Dr. Vince Presents. And this episode, we're going to focus on how to automate your patient education. Now, this is great because we can leverage our time, use some of the tools out there like the CRMs, and we're able to educate the patients in the process, increase retention, and increase referrals. How cool is that? But before we jump in, go ahead and subscribe so you get notified of all the future new episodes. Also, check out the free training I put together for you at www.chiropracticconsulting.co. Okay, that is the 5 hidden practice profit accelerators, and that is a great training. It's 30-minute training on mindset, marketing, staff, systems, and money. So check that out. But you guys ready? Let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, welcome back. And again, today on episode 37, we're going to talk about patient education automated. Okay, so what do I mean by that exactly? Well, look, when new patients sign up with us, we want to educate them about chiropractic and how we treat and what to do and what not to do under care. And we can do that by talking the whole time, or we can use some of the tools. Now, the main tool I recommend is a CRM, which stands for Customer Relation Management, okay? And so what happens with that, and that's, for example, that's like your AWeber, that is your Active Campaign, that is your, MailChimp, all those types. Basically what they're gonna do, put in the email of the patient, their information, and then you can send emails to the entire list. Now with this, what we wanna do is we're gonna create what's called an automation, and when new subscribers are added to that particular list, which would be like your new patient list, then what you do is set up, okay, day one, they get this email, welcome to the office, blah, blah, blah. You could add in a video, etc. The next email that they get could be 2 days later or 3 days later, doesn't matter. You can choose in the software, and then this may be what to expect while under care, right? And then 4 days later or 5 days later, what not to do, what to do. It's obviously totally up to you of what you want to educate the patient about, but we can only talk so much. So what we want to do is leverage our time, and this really allows us to do it. Also, in our report of findings, I'm sure that you're gonna already talk about all this stuff. Hey, this is what you should expect under care. This is what not to do. You want to ice at home at the end of the day, all this type of stuff. But, patients are in pain. They don't remember everything all the time, and so, and also, hey, send home, an information sheet. That's always helpful. Sometimes they get lost. What we want to do is provide as much information that is going to be helpful for the patient so that they can have the best possible care and experience within our office. Now, what is also great about this is it's going to increase our retention, right? Because the more educated a patient is, the better patient that they typically are. Also, in the emails, you can have a little clickable link at the bottom that says, hey, do you have a friend or family member that could use our services? And then if so, just forward this email to them. And then they can, the referral just clicks that and it takes them to a new patient special. So it's very, very cool. So you want to get in a CRM. So that's your Active Campaign, AWeber or MailChimp. And there's other ones, but those are the most common ones. And then you want to start creating a series of emails, okay? And so, probably over the course of maybe 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. I mean, you can do it as long as you want, but so maybe, 5 to 7 emails over the course of that time frame, and you can send them out like every other day or every day. I mean, again, it's totally up to you what you feel works for your patients and your practice. So you're just gonna start writing these emails. Now, don't make the emails too long. No one wants to read a book, okay? Unless you're a phenomenal writer, which, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But still, when people are reading emails, the open rate is not really great, okay? So, what you want to do is when the patient signs up and they give you your email, say, hey, Mrs. Jones, I just want you to know I'm gonna be sending you a series of emails, so I want you to whitelist my email address. Maybe give them some directions on how to do that so your email actually gets to their inbox and not to the spam filter, okay? Then one night, sit down and write 5 to 10 emails. what to expect in our office, what to do, if the pain increases, what not to do at home, what to do at home, things that you should be looking for, all this type of stuff. Look, I don't have to tell you what you want or what you should educate the patient about. You know what to educate the patient about. It's your practice. The point being is write it down, okay? And then we're gonna email it out. Then in your CRM, go under automations, okay? And under automations, you're going to, now I'm gonna use Active Campaign as an example because that's what I use. So you go new automation, and then it's gonna have you have to start with the trigger, right? So the trigger is gonna be subscribe to a list, okay? Subscribe to a list. Obviously you need to create a list. So the list has to be, hey, new patients, right? And so that's your list. And then what you're gonna do is say, hey, this is a first email, all right? And then fill it in. Then the second email, fill it in. And you also have to delay it, right? It's all in there. You just have to, you have to dig a little bit and just kind of educate yourself about the system. But all this, they have all the help tools and FAQs and all that type of stuff. If you just take a little bit of time and get through it, or have a staff member, even better, say, hey, Susie, figure out how to do this automation thing. Dr. Vince said I should be using this to educate my patients. And then that's it. And then what happens is every time that you get a new patient, Susie, front desk CA, adds them to the list and adds them to your CRM, and then says, hey, add them to this particular list, the new patient list. And then it starts this email. And then over the course of 2 weeks, day 1, day 3, day 5, day 7, they'll get an email, okay? And so that's it. It's super simple. But what this does is it leverages your time. It automates the follow-up. Again, you can also put a little clickable link at the bottom that says, hey, this is how you do this. I'm sorry, what am I talking about? Hey, the clickable link is for a new patient. So, hey, do you know someone that could use our services? Send them this email, tell them to click at the bottom, right? And then they click, brings them to your new patient special, and then pretty soon, guys, you'll start getting new patients, from more referrals in that manner. But that's it. It's not complicated. It takes a little bit of setup in the beginning, but once you do, then it's all down the hill from there. So take the time to do this, or have your staff member take the time to do this. Even better, leverage your time more, and get this going, man. Because I used to always send out a 3-page new patient letter, and patients loved it. Now you can still do that. Patients will, I'm sure that would be still very effective, but you could also probably do both. You kind of want to communicate with patients on the level that they like, right? Whether it's text or email or snail mail, whatever they tend to respond to, you kind of want to hit them on all different levels, because that's going to, one of them will get through most likely. And, you're gonna be a little bit different, right? Because you gotta find differentiation factors for you and your practice, and you want to be communicating with your patients, okay? The more that they hear from you, the more that they'll look forward to hearing from you, as long as the information is valuable, okay? So I hope that was helpful for you guys. Again, this was episode 37. Please subscribe so that you can get notified of any the new future episodes. Also, check out that free training. It's the 5 hidden practice profit accelerators. I put together a 30-minute free training video for you. It's at www.chiropracticconsulting.co, and you just cost you a name and an email, but it's good stuff. It goes over mindset, marketing, staff, systems, and money. Okay, so until next week, thank you for your time and attention. I'm Dr. Vince. See ya.